What's up everyone? Oh shit, I think it's a wrong lens. Let's change that. That's much better. Hope you're having a great time. I'm having an awesome time and welcome back to the channel. All those people who are new out here, let me tell you, my name is Brijesh and I am a YouTuber, a lifestyle vlogger, a filmmaker basically who does YouTube. So if you're and I just talk about my life and lifestyle and tips and tricks and how to improve your life and motivation and travels and everything that comes in lifestyle. So if you like what I do, you can subscribe and we are going to have a great awesome time together. Today's video is going to be a really different video compared to all the videos that I have done. So in today's video I'm going to attempt to make roast omelette at home. So if you are a Goan and if you love roast omelette, today's video is for you. Let's just together learn how to make roast omelette at home, and in the end let's see how it all turns out. So with that said, let's just get the video started. So in Goan cuisine, the most important ingredient is the coconut. So let's start off by grating the coconut. Generally it is done using some kind of a tool which I don't have, and I'm going to use this tool, like it's a grater. So I'm going to use this tool to grate coconut. You find ready-made grated coconut in lot of supermarkets, also in the market also you can basically get there also, but we are going to freshly grate it over here. So let's do it. Trust me, if you can get ready-made grated coconut from outside, you should do that, because this is very tedious and it's taking a lot of time, and I am not really liking this process.
One eternity later.
I have my grated coconut finally. So let's start with the other thing. So the next thing you need is onion. So let's cut onion, and it's done. So the next step is you put your grated coconut and your chopped onion, like long chopped onion, into a frying pan and roast it. Basically you have to roast this till the onion becomes brownish. Onion and the coconut becomes brownish. Okay, so let's do it. See, now this is become. So now we have transferred our roasted coconut and onion in a blender, and we want to wait till it cools down a little bit. Very crucial. Oh, I totally forgot to mention about the chicken. So here I have the chicken in. It's like half portion of the chicken. You need to marinate it with ginger garlic paste and some salt and keep it for marination, you know, before you start the process. So here's the chicken. So till the chicken gets marinated and our coconut and onion which is roasted gets cooled down to blend it, we are going to start with the other process wherein we need few more other things. So you need another onion and some tomatoes. Let's chop them. So last time you chopped onion straight. This time you need to chop it like fine, like this. It's very important to chop it fine like this. Let's start with the process of making it now. Take another pot. Now you need to fry the onion in the same pot that you are going to make the gravy in. So to fry that you can use oil, but what I like to use is ghee, like pure desi ghee. You can even use butter. Let's add the onion in it. And fry it till it becomes golden brown. Let's chop some tomatoes. And now let's add tomatoes. Tomato and onion is frying right now. And at the same time, Kabir and Noah are live.
There are a lot of distractions.
So I'm watching them. So now I'm going to add chicken in it. Take this chicken, marinated chicken, and now you gotta fry this. Mix it nicely. So now this has cooled down. So let's add some more ingredients into it and blend it. So this next ingredient is the most important ingredient in any Indian cuisine, garam masala. So just about half a spoon is more than enough, and a little bit of turmeric. And obviously let's add some water. And now let's blend it. The masala needs more water, so let's add some more water. Let's see how it has turned out. Nice. So let's add this mixture to this one.
If you saw that show, you directly had a bad opinion. And there was this one.
So now the chicken gravy is getting ready, as you can see. Looks delicious. So people, the main shakuti or the rose of the rose omelette, the gravy is ready now. And I just realized something. You know, I forgot to bring bread, like the Goan pav at home. So I don't have pav at home, and in the past I had tried making pav, but I failed really miserably. So I don't want to take a risk now. No, actually I have pav at home, but it is 2 days old pav, and I don't really want to take risk of eating that pav, you know. So I'm thinking of what will be the next alternative that I'm going to eat this rose omelette with. Yesterday I prepared dosa batter in order to make dosas today. I prepared it yesterday. It's in the fridge, so it's going to be very weird probably, but I'm going to eat rose omelette with dosas. So I'll be making some dosas now, and let's see how rose omelette tastes with dosa. It's like if any Goan who's married to a South Indian, he's going to be really proud of me. So the dosas are made. Here it is, rose omelette. So I'm going to try rose omelette with dosa for the first time. Let's see how it is.
Knockout. You win.
Pretty good, man. Oh, it's actually really good. So I'm going to get back to finish this. Thank you. So I just finished having the rose omelette and it was yummy. Like I didn't think that it would be so good, especially the combination of having dosa with rose omelette, but everything turned out really well. You must be wondering what happened. Like, this guy started making rose omelette, started this video during the night, and now it's already daytime. What just happened? So what happened yesterday was that I finished making the gravy, and it took quite a long time, and I was actually really tired to actually make omelette and make that rose omelette and have it. So we just decided that we would just have the gravy with dosa, and we did that. And for lunch, that is today, I made the omelette and I put the gravy on it and made the rose omelette, and I had it. So yeah, that is why there is so much shift of time in this video. But overall, yesterday's gravy always tastes better. So I still have some more gravy remaining. I'll be probably having it with the pav, because there's something about having roast omelette with pav, like nothing can match that. But dosa is also not that bad. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to reach the 1,001k subscriber mark, so make sure you subscribe to this channel and let me know what you felt about this video. And if you like this video and if you want more such videos, do let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.